Hey, what's up guys and welcome to part 34 of What If Naruto Was an Otsutsuki. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and on my second channel, Anime Making 2. And if this is the first time you're hearing of it, what are you waiting for guys? I'll be leaving a link at the top of the description for you guys to enjoy all the lovely what ifs over there. So yeah, I posted 2 new episodes tonight. A new episode of Uchiha Naruto The Sage, and I also posted a new episode of What If Naruto Got a New Bloodline, so go ahead and check that out as well. And on this channel I recently posted What If Naruto Was Trained to be a Mercenary, so go and enjoy it as well. And thank you all for your support and help. And if you're new to this channel and it's the first time hearing my voice, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime Making family and be a part of the channel. And thank you for all of your help and your support. Also, comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. The last time we left off, we finished with the flashback as I explained everything why Naruto is acting this way now. And Naruto's goal is to rule everything now with his power. So he's not going to kill everyone, he's only going to kill who do not abide by his rules, as this world will be his. So the last part we left off, Samantha finished telling them everything that happened as all of them witnessed Naruto's power. Naruto then went off as he took Nagato's eyes for some reason. He also took Konan as he then stared into her eyes with his Rinnegan, making her freeze unable to move as he put her into a dimension. So yeah, the last part we left off was when Naruto went to the Cloud Village. So let's start this new episode. We start this episode back at Konoha as everyone was a bit startled by what just happened. As Samantha told them that Tsunade had to find the strongest fighters and that she had a way to stop Naruto. What exactly are you going to do? Tsunade asked. Well, no, it won't work, Samantha said. What are you talking about? Asked Tsunade. I had an idea how to share the Otsutsuki's power with people so they could train and become strong like Naruto, but it doesn't make any sense. Why? Asked Kakashi. Well, 2 things. The first thing is, the origin of Naruto getting his power, it happened when he was young, and the power fused into his cells, so he has it for a long time now, and that is why it was able to adapt to his body. And the second thing is, it doesn't matter how hard any of you train, in this world right now, no one will be able to touch Naruto. Is he that strong? Asked Lee. Well, I have recently learned about these 5 great nations, and trust me, Naruto can crush them all by himself. What? Said Guy. What kind of power does he possess right now? Remember, Naruto has been training for 50 years. Also, that dark object enhances power by a lot. And he has absorbed all the Otsutsukis that he fought back on the planet. All their powers are flowing into him, adding on to his already great immense power. So it doesn't matter what we do now. So what, are we just going to give up on him like that? Asked Ino. Well, I am afraid that we can't do anything. But at least he's not going to kill everyone, like what he did back on my planet, said Samantha. As Ino looked up in the sky, Naruto, please come back to me, she said. Meanwhile, Naruto arrived at the gates of the Cloud Village. Who are you? State your business here, the ninja on patrol duty asked, as the other guard just looked at Naruto. State my business here. Who am I? Naruto said. Well, basically, you can call me the god of this world. The god? The patrol asks. Yes, and my business here is to take over this place. What do you mean? The guard asks, as he then prepared himself for a battle. Don't make me laugh, Naruto said, as he didn't even mutter a word, as he let out a force that blew through the walls and all of the guards were sent flying away. In the village, a Chunin rushed towards the Raikage tower as he informed the Raikage that the sensory type's ability have sent someone come into the village. and their power feels strange. They don't feel any chakra within him. It is something else that their mind cannot comprehend. What is that? The Raikage asks. I don't know, sir, said the Chunin. The Raikage then got up as he walked towards the window. As he looked down to see Yujito, B and Samui as they were already in front of the tower. As he burst through the window and landed beside them. What is going on? The Raikage asks. We don't know, said Samui, but it appears like someone entered the village unannounced. Well, I will go and deal with it, said the Raikage as he headed off, as Samui and Yujito and Killer B followed behind him. Back with Naruto, he was now surrounded with cloud shinobis as all of them had katana and various weapons pointed at him, kunai, shurikens, every sort of weapons. Leave the village before we have to take actions, one of them said. Leave the village? How stupid are you? Oh yeah, Naruto said as he scratched the back of his head. You guys don't really know about me. I guess I only did everything in the Leaf Village. And this power I now possess, you can't sense it. I don't really have any chakra anymore. This is different. Well, it seemed to merge with my chakra, also with the Kyuubi's chakra, making me use all of it. But not even I can sense the chakra within me. Just a different power, something that human mind cannot comprehend. What are you talking about? The leader of the group asked, as they all still had their weapon pointed at Naruto. Let me show you, Naruto said, as he stomped his foot on the ground. The ground then cracked open as all ninjas dispersed. As they watched, the ground cracked open to some buildings, and some buildings were swallowed up by the ground, as Naruto slammed his foot again, and the ground then fixed up. Sir, what the hell is that? One of them asked the leader in command. I don't know, he said as he was sweating. Suddenly, the Raikage, Samui, B and Yujito landed. What's going on here? The Raikage asked, as he then looked at Naruto. Wait, I know you. Yes, you were in the report. You were the one that went missing, and you came back here. But you're from the Leaf Village. Why would you come here? Right now, we and the Leafs are on best of terms, but we still have an unspeaking alliance. Well, you see now, I am not with the Leaf right now. I am just here for my own goal, Naruto said. And what might that be? The Raikage asked. Oh, I am kinda going to take over the world. As Samui looked at Naruto, he's speaking so nonchalant, like he doesn't have a care in the world. Is this guy really that strong? As Yujito looked at B. Hey B, isn't that the guy with the 9-tailed Jinchuriki inside of him? The report when we did it. Yeah, that's him. Hey, Edo, said B. B, something is wrong. He does have the 9-tail inside of him, but he also have a power that is putting the 9th tail into suppression mode, and he's using the 9-tail power at will. But, other from that, he has a power. B, I don't think we can defeat him. What are you talking about? Me and bro will knock down this guy easy, said Killer B. B, listen to me, said the Haxabi. There is no way you can beat him. Now retreat. Meanwhile, the Nibi was also talking to Yujito. Yujito, this guy is something else. I think you should retreat. Really? He's that powerful? Well, we can't sense his chakra, but something about him. You should retreat, the Nibi said. The Raikage then looked at Naruto again. What did you just say? Well, I told you, I'm here to take over. Well, I'm going to take over all 5 great nations, and I will rule everything, he said, a smile on his face. You puny insolent brat, come here and talking up like you're the boss? As the Raikage then got a coat of lightning around him, as he then pushed off with 50% towards Naruto as he came in with a strike. But before he could touch Naruto, he was stopped. As he couldn't push, an invisible force was holding him right there. So I guess I can use all the power that I absorb. It doesn't only add on to my power, I also get theirs. And Remiel power is quite powerful, Naruto said. as he looked at the Raikage. Look, I am not here to kill any of you. You guys should just bow down and listen to me after hearing my statement. So I need you to gather everyone else out here, because I need to talk to them all. As Naruto then sent out a force, sending the Raikage flying back as B had to let out some tentacles and capture him. So, you're the 8-tailed Jinchuriki, Naruto said, as he looked at Killer B. I am also gonna need all the tail beasts, because I also want the power of that, Naruto said, as he didn't say exactly what he wanted. Killer B then let go of the Raikage as the Raikage this time turned his power up to 100%. If you come at me again, I will make sure you suffer, Naruto said. But he brushed that off as he rushed at Naruto with incredible speed. As he was a split second to hit Naruto, Naruto vanished. As his eyes went wide, he was able to pass me in my greatest speed. No one has done that since the 4th Hokage. As he turned back and looked at Naruto, but he quickly spun around as he charged at Naruto again. This time, Naruto held up his hand, as Naruto was about to do something, but Killer B sent 4 tentacles after him as they wrapped around Naruto's entire body, holding him in place. Samui then pulled out her sword. Lord B, bring him come, said Samui. Yeah, here he is, said B as he threw Naruto towards Samui as she jumped up with her sword as she aimed right for Naruto's heart, as the blade then impacted on Naruto's chest. But it didn't go in, the blade simply shattered as Naruto looked at the blade with his Rinnegan. What? Said Samui, as Naruto then used the back of his hand and hit her away, as he then saw the tentacles coming towards him again, as Naruto then created an air vacuum around him of slicing blades as the tentacles were tearing up into pieces, as Killer B then draw them back. Hey Edo, what was those? Killer B asked. I don't even see him wave any hand sign. What is going on with this fool, the fool? Said Killer B as he looked at Naruto. I told you already, B. I think you should retreat. He's not even trying. I can see that, said the 8 tails. Yujito then called upon the Nimbus chakra as her fingernails and her toenails started to get long. Well, I guess it's my turn, as she then shot forward towards Naruto and came down with a slash. Naruto quickly turned around as he grabbed both of her hands, stopping her in her progress. What is this? Said Yujito. I was coming down with so much force, but he lessened everything. As she then brought up her feet to kick Naruto, but he brought up his elbow and blocked the kick, as he looked her directly in the eyes. Yes, you possess the 2 tails already. You would be at good use. As her eyes then turned into the Rinnegan, as her hands then dropped to her side. Naruto then opened another dimension, the same dimension that he threw Konoha in, as he threw Yujito in it as well. He then vanished as he appeared in front of Samui, who was getting up. As she looked at him, pure terror and fright, as her entire body felt like it was frozen from just his gaze. You will be useful as well, but not for me, as he then placed her under his Rinnegan, as she then went limp as the others, as he threw her in the dimension as well. The Raikage took this as his best opportunity, as he came at Naruto. His hand was already planted in Naruto's neck as he was coming down with full force. But he struck Naruto in the neck, but he didn't hit Naruto. There was an invisible force that stopped him. I already told you, I am not here to fight you, Naruto said, as he looked at the Raikage and sent out a force, as the Raikage was sent flying back. All the ninjas around him then fired their shurikens and kunais at Naruto, but the invisible force blocked it all. So, this is how you want it, said Naruto, as he then raised his hand as the kunais and shurikens turned around to face the person who threw it. Hey, stop, said Killer B. Naruto turned and looked at Killer B. We will hear what you have to say, said Killer B. What are you doing, B? Said A as he got up. Brother, you will have to listen to him. The A tails tell me that it doesn't matter what we do, we won't able to beat him. So, we have to listen. What is this? A asks, as he realized Killer B wasn't rhyming. So, this guy must be really serious. So what do you want? The Raikage asks. Well, from now on, I am going to be leading everything. What exactly is everything? The Raikage said. Well, everything in this world. It's gonna be simple, really. I'm going to destroy everything. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill anyone. Well, those who misbehave. But I'm gonna take away all these stupid villages. And I'm gonna flatten the land. I'm gonna create one nation where everyone can live. And I and someone else will be the ruler there. And who is that other person? Asked the Raikage. Well, you will know of him soon. But he's a friend of mine. And do you really think we will sit down and allow you to do this? The Raikage said. Well, I already told you that none of you will be able to stop me. So, let me guess. You're going to plead to the other Kages right now. And all of you are going to go into a formation of allied shinobis and try to take me on. Am I right? Naruto asks. I will never go to the other Kages for help. I will take you down myself. Well, today isn't my only stop. I am going to the rest of the village. And after this, I know there will be a meeting of the Kages. But I'm gonna give you time to sort everything you want out. But when I come back, and if my demands aren't met, I am going to kill half of the population in each village, Naruto said, with a cold, serious tone, as the Raikage gritted his fists, as his lightning sparkled around him more deadly. Don't worry, I'm not going to fight you now. But if you want a fight, you will get it soon. Hey, what did you do to the girls? Asked Killer B. Oh, they're somewhere safe. I am going around finding worthy specimen. But you don't have to worry about that for now, Naruto said as he then vanished. B then looked at the Raikage. Bro, what are we going to do? As the Raikage, on the outside was tough, but on the inside, he could tell that this guy wasn't no joke. Even though they can't sense his chakra, there is just something about him. Something that make you feel scared, as this was the first time that he ever felt scared, and he don't know why. So right now Naruto is walking. As he uses teleportation jutsu, he appeared. As he appeared at the mist. As right now the mist was going through a civil war, Yagura versus Mei and her rebels. Naruto appeared into the mist. As he was walking around, he sensed plenty of people, as they also saw him, as they had a keen eyesight through the mist, as they have lived here their entire life. Two kunais were sent flying towards Naruto, but he didn't even focus on them, as they repelled off of him. They didn't even hit him. As two ninjas jumped in front of him. They were part of the rebel. Who are you? They asked. Are you the one that fired the kunais after me? Naruto asked with a smirk on his face. I asked you, who are you? One of the rebels asked. Yeah, answer the damn question, the other one said. Naruto sighed. Guess I'm going to have to make an example out of you too. As a dimension then opened and Naruto slipped into it. What is going on? The other asked his friend, as Naruto appeared out of the dimension behind them, as he placed a hand on both of their shoulders, as they were stuck. What is this? What's going on? The both of them said, as they struggled to get free. Well, you can't move. And because of you guys throwing that kunais after me, without even getting to know me or let me talk, I have to make an example out of you, because I doubt that the Mizukage will listen to me. By the way, I heard ruckus. What is that? Naruto asks. We won't tell you anything, one of them said. I was hoping on that. As Naruto then placed his hand on one of them head. Oh, so a civil war between Yagura and me. As Naruto finished taking off the information, as Naruto pulled out the man's soul, and the man dropped down dead. What did you do to him? The others screamed. Well, something I would do to all of you. But right now, go back to your village and inform this me that I will be coming. I want an audience when I get there. As Naruto freed him, the man then ran for his life as he ran back to the rebel camp. As Naruto took his sweet time walking. When Naruto arrived at the gates that the rebels were inside, he looked up as he saw bow and arrow, kunai, shurikens, almost all of the rebels on the wall, as the man had told them everything. Oh, so you prepared yourself. But I'm sorry, this isn't going to work. As Naruto then lifted up his hand, as all of them fired, but Naruto used the almighty push as he blew everything away, blowing down the wall. He just focused it on an impact on the wall. As he just walked through. Mei! Naruto called out. As Mei, Ayo, and Kojiro walked out. Who are you and what do you want? Asked Mei. Well, you see, I'm going to take over this ninja world. What? Said Kojiro. As Naruto gave him an intense stare. Don't talk, boy. I am saying something. As Kojiro then went quiet, as Ayo uses Byakugan and looked at Naruto. Chakra network. But he didn't see chakra, but he saw something coursing through Naruto's vein. And right where Naruto's stomach was just pure darkness. As it came up to his arms, it was inside. What is this? Said Ayo out loud. What is it? Mei asked. There is something up with this kid. Something unusual, said Ayo. Mei then looked at Naruto. So tell me, what exactly is it that you want? Well, I am going to take over this world, I already told you that. I am going to run all the village, and making the Raikages, and the Hokage, the Mizukage. Everyone, listen to my plead. So I'm here now to talk to you. Take over the world? That's a pretty bold talk. You really believe you can take over the world? You think you have the power and the resources? Well, the only thing I need is myself. I doubt any army or anything can stop me now. You speak so confident of yourself. Who are you? Mei asks. Oh, haven't you heard about me? Didn't you heard about the kid that got taken away in Konoha by the strange people that came to Earth? You might call them aliens. Naruto said that joke, as amusement was in his voice. So you're that kid who was taken away by the Otsutsukis, said Mei. Exactly, Naruto said. And now I have returned. And I deem this world unfit to be ruled by you Kages and Mizukages, Raikages. So I will take it over. So all you have to do is bow down to me. And you will live peaceful life, but I will be in control of everything. What are you even doing here? Mei asked. What is that? Naruto said. I am not the Kage of this village. Right now the Kage is Yagura. The reason because of this civil war. Oh yeah, I already know that. Naruto says he cut her off. But I am going to kill Yagura and kill all of his troops. So you will be the next Mizukage. So I hope that you obey by my rules and do what I say, Naruto said. Listen to me, boy, said Mei as she looked at Naruto. You might be strong. You might be powerful, but you alone cannot take on an army and the three-tailed beast Yagura. And why should any of us listen to you? Why should you get to rule the world? Well, I'm going to take care of Yagura now. You can think your decision over. But I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time to plan out your strategies. You guys are gonna have to hold a Kage meeting and talk. Because if you don't do what I say, I'm just gonna wipe out half the population out of the village. Out of all villages. And this village is already a wreck, so you won't want me to do that. Now, I'll be back soon after I kill Yagura. As Naruto then turned around. Is this guy really serious? Asked Mei as she looked at Naruto. As Kojiro looked at her. As Ayo watched Naruto with his Byakugan. As Ayo then saw Naruto's eyes from the back of his head, he could see the pressure behind Naruto's Rinnegan eyes. The power behind those eyes are drastic. Mei, this person can really possess the power to wipe out the entire nation. Do you really believe that? Mei asked. There is just something about him. Well, let's go, said Mei. Me, you and Kojiro alone. To see if he can really take out all of Yagura's army. Naruto then walked out as he went over to Yagura's palace. As he saw the Mizukage Tower. As he came up to the walls to enter Yagura's palace. As he saw guards on the top of the walls. State your business here. No time for talking, said Naruto. As he brought up his hand and the wall was ripped to pieces, all of the guards fell to the ground. Yagura! Oh Yagura! Naruto said in a jokey voice as he walked inside of the village. He was then surrounded by shinobis. So you guys want to play with me as well? Well, I haven't really tested out any of my powers yet. So let's see. It's time to try some things. Naruto said that smile on his face. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notifications they posted. Remember, share all of your friends and social media platform. But for now guys, I'm out of here. Peace.